Hey guys, Sal's Real Navy checking in. Hopefully you can see me okay. iOS 13 is a little bit weird about telling me where my face is when my camera is in video mode, which is weird because it actually tells me where my face is very succinctly when it's in picture mode, but either way, today's video is going to be about how I get ready for the day without sight. A lot of people make a fuss about what they're going to wear, they want it to match, blah, blah, blah. And I get a lot of people asking me, does somebody else pick out your clothes? Do you dress yourself? The answer is, no, nobody else picks out my clothes for me. I do it myself, and I'm perfectly capable of putting them on as well. You'd be surprised. There was somebody a couple months ago who was absolutely shocked that I dressed myself, and I was like, what? Occasionally, if there's a certain shirt I want, I'll ask my mom to look for it. I'll be like, can you help me find such and such a shirt? But most of them I can tell what shirt they are based on how they feel. A lot of them, the graphics are tactile, at least enough to be able to be recognized. I have gotten the wrong shirt before, though. I believe the other day I was wearing a cat shirt, and I thought it was like a Pokemon shirt or something. But I actually have them in stacks according to, I have all of my music shirts in one stack, my concert shirts from the Rihanna concert and the two Selena Gomez concerts that I've attended and the two Lorde concerts that I've attended, and, the other t-shirts that involve them, and, they're all in one stack. And then I have, let's see. I believe I have my Harry Potter and Pokemon and Hunger Games and shirts like that in another stack, and then I have cat shirts in another stack. Yes, I have quite a few cat shirts. And then I have shirts like this one, which, as you can see, it's just plain. Now these, I'm sorry for that noise. I don't know what kind of thing my phone thinks it's doing. It's a weird camera noise. I don't know what it means. At any rate, now these plain shirts are hard because I don't know what color they are. I've got several that feel exactly like this but are different colors. I've got a yellow one and I've got a green one. I think I might have another couple. And I've actually had to call for help, and I don't remember what it was I wanted to do, but I wanted a yellow shirt. And I knew that it was in that stack, so I had to call, I had to use the Be My Eyes app to, find the right shirt. And you know what? Be My Eyes is freaking amazing. I'm getting a little off topic here, but you can connect with a real person via a video call, and they will tell you whatever it is you need to know. Most of the reasons I've called is for clothing, but there was one time I didn't know what was in the can. The soda can that I was holding, I wanted to make sure it was Coke and not beer. Ew. Stuff like that. So if you are blind or visually impaired and you have trouble with stuff like that, I would definitely recommend downloading it. And if you are sighted and you're interested in helping people like me, you can also choose to be a volunteer. It does not pay. At least I don't think it does. But, you get to help people, and, it really makes a difference. Especially if you're nice. One of the volunteers I spoke to was, brusque, bordering on unfriendly, and I was like, okay, you volunteered to do this. Why are you not in a good mood? But my overall experience has been great. So I would definitely, like I said, if you haven't already, be sure to check that out. And I was not paid to say that, by the way. It's just a great app. But for the most part, I do pick out my own clothes. Now, I'm not concerned with matching or whatever. I just grab, a lot of times I choose what shirt I'm wearing. Like today, I decided to wear one of the plain ones. Usually the pants it's whatever's on top and whatever is weather appropriate. My socks are all in pairs because we fold them that way. We fold them. It's hard to explain. We fold them so one is kind of rolled up inside the other. I wish I had the sense to get a pair out so I could show you, but I don't want to take the time to do that right now. which is really useful. I mean, of course, I wouldn't really mind if they didn't match, but it is cool to have them, folded together like that. But, as far as my shirt and pants going together, I really couldn't care less. Like, my mom told me one time, she was like, oh, I don't remember what exactly it was, but, she was like, those colors don't go well together. And I was like, okay, so I make my own rules. Which is true. Like, one time I wore this kind of peach-colored shirt, which I actually thought about wearing today, but I didn't feel like digging around to find it. And, oh, I believe they're, like, gold corduroys. And she was like, I don't know if that looks good. But I was like, well, I think it does. I think it's adorable. So I don't follow any prescribed fashion rules. I just sort of wear whatever the hell I want to. I usually don't put makeup on. I do it on a very rare occasion, and when I do, it's just for my own amusement. Or, back when I did plays, when I did theater, you have to have makeup on, otherwise the spotlights will make you look like a vampire. But in everyday life, I don't put makeup on. I just don't. But when I do, I have learned through trial and error how to apply it. And there's usually something that, I usually am a little too heavy-handed with the blush, or I don't get something right where I should, or whatever. But I can still do it. And, there are sighted people who have told me, I use a mirror and I still don't apply my makeup as well as you do, which I don't know if they're just, humoring me or if they actually mean it, but it's still pretty funny. When brushing my teeth and hair, I just go by feel. A lot of people, well, at least I assume, I never actually asked any sighted person, but I assume when you brush your teeth, you brush until you think they're okay, and then you look in the mirror, but I just sort of run my tongue over them and make sure they feel like, slick and smooth, and, I just go by feel, and the same goes for my hair, and obviously I go by the feel of the brush going through my hair, and, when I'm done getting tangles, I usually just do another once over just to get it all smooth and flat. Although in wintertime that usually doesn't work because static. Oh, pro tip, if there's a lot of static in the air, just get your hairbrush a little bit damp. That will take care of that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that about covers it. Getting ready for the day really is not that difficult for a blind person. I think a lot of people assume it is, but it's not, at least not for me. I do know some blind people who are a lot more concerned than me with things matching and things looking good, but that's their business. I'm not about to judge them as long as they don't judge me, so yeah. If you guys have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. I will be doing several more videos on the topic of blindness throughout the month of October. I can't wait. And if you have any suggestions for those, or if you have any questions about blindness, or if you think I missed something, let me know and I can do a part 2. Yeah, I hope you guys have an excellent day, and I will see you next time. Notice I said see?